Set up chat. Yep. Hello, everyone, viewers and VOD watchers. We're back with more Rad Red. Kind of just working our way through Rocket Hideout and like the early mid game. This is kind of where it starts, like being Rad Red. I'd say before you can kind of breeze through it if you have like decent encounters. But this is kind of where things get a little difficult, especially if you don't have experience with double battles. Like if you have no experience with double battles, then this Rocket Hideout is probably where it's like, oh yeah, you get your first taste of double battles. And then GO1 is probably the first hard fight in the game. At least relative to the early game. Probably the first one. But, yeah. We're in... I guess, like... Alright. I'm gonna look at Garganacle's abilities. Or, like, I'll show it on stream. But I'm going to commit to sticking with Knuckle Stack. So, like, even if Garganacle somehow has, like, huge power, or Fur Coat, or Speed Boost, Desolate Land, or even, like, Levitate, or Primal Armor, I'm committing to the Knuckle Stack. And, like, so, yeah, set it on stream. Now it's, like, there, so. I think I am allowed to check Knuckle Stack now, or Garganacle. Okay. But yeah, we have Super Luck, Fur Coat, and plus, Super Luck is very situational. Probably will never use it. But Fur Coat, just double that defense is pretty nice. But this will either be pain, or it'll feel like, okay, we made the right choice. Honestly, Sniper. I mean, the only consideration, like, between these two was, like, leftovers would have been pretty nice to have. But because I have recovery, yeah, like, I have recover, I'm not too concerned, so that's why. But, like, Fur Coat was hard to pass up. Like, it would have had to have, like, Fur Coat on this guy as well. Me to consider it, but... yeah. But yeah, that is that. We are gonna try to make it through Rocket Hideout. Unfortunately, our fake out mod is very situational. Like, it gets one shot by Shiftry or could. So it's very scary to lead Pikachu. Otherwise, I would use the Pikachu. But like 40 defense is just really bad. Like, even if I go, like, Impish, Leaf Blade crit still kills. So it's like... And I don't have Focus Sash, so I don't have a way to, like, really stop it. Like, literally the only thing I could think of is, like, leading Pikachu, I fake out the Shiftry, and then... instead of trying to take out the Talonflame, I think I just match the Tailwind, which is a little weird. But like, Fire Blast never takes me out, which is good. Or like, it has a chance, but if I go like, careful, still has a chance to KO. That's the like, my fake out user is so squishy. Even if it's like neutral, it still has a chance to kill, so that's kind of the problem. And that's with like the level difference as well, so. But I guess I'll My other plan is like Dragon Darts, Dragapult, and then Water Shuriken, the Talon Flame. Like if I do enough damage with Water Shuriken, then Dragon Darts can finish it as well as hit the Shiftry. But they're both weak against Shiftry, so then it's like, I don't know. There's like my safest option I think is to lead Mandibuzz, click Tailwind. And then either Rock Blast with 2 cannon. Yeah. I don't know. It's a lot. But yeah, I don't really have a fake out mon, so. But like my one fake out mon is Pikachu, so. Pretty yikes in that department. But I think if we get past these 2 double battles, fake out isn't that important anymore. But people really only use it for like these Rocket Hideout fights, and then like fake out isn't really used because it's like the self-co. People don't really use it. Could be used for Rain Route double battle, but and then like Sabrina, she has Psychic Terrain, so people don't really use it for that. But yeah, I guess in the meanwhile, let's just try to clear the trainers inside the hideout. Probably be first step. I'll probably also have to get Eviolite at some point for Knuckle stack. For the Eviolite boost. Hey. Sucker Punch, I guess. I don't know. That's all I need to do, really. None of these guys learned. I think the Wheezing trainer will be easier because that I could actually use fake out without worrying. This other one I could probably do with fake out. Pikachu because I just fake out the slacking, and Wheezing I plan on taking it out in 1 turn. Unfortunately, is it possible for me to take out the Shiftry in 1 turn? Parental Bond Cinccino could maybe do it with U-turn. like, I could still use fake out. It's just like, I need to take out the shifter in one hit. I need to get her from. PM100. Yeah, it'd probably have to be parental bond. Cinchino. I mean, there probably is a world where I could actually do this. Let me double check Cinchino damage against Shiftry. Shiftry. 47 if I U-turn. I mean, it takes it out. If I go parental bond, definitely takes it out. Maybe return. I go adamant. Silk scarf. Yeah, so I'd have to U-turn into something. Sippy zap after. Maybe that is a fine line. Cinchino U-turn the Shiftry, Pikachu fake out the Talonflame, Zippy Zap next turn, one-shot it. I would just need a Mon that could one-shot or mitigate whatever comes in. Because I imagine Pikachu needs Light Ball to take out Talonflame. Or if not, I need to accept that I'm gonna let the... Yeah, I need Light Ball. It's not usable without Light Ball. Fake out. So I'd go like fake out Zippy Zap, take it out. Cinchino U-turn, and then I need a U-turn. If I had another fake out user, this would be a fine line, but I don't have another one. I could also... Yeah, I'd have to figure it out. Like a Mon that can deal with Electros. Toxicroak. I mean, probably just Toxicroak. I don't think Electros ever takes Pikachu out. 47. Flamethrower, even if it crits, doesn't do it. Yeah, it'd probably be try to bait Electros. If he crit burns me, I go down. So I probably just need to bring in something that could take care of Toxicroak in one hit. Then I should be fine. That's kind of interesting. But let's focus on the other one first. So I think I just lead Pikachu. And I go Dialga. Run Protect on both. We go Intrepid Sword. I'll go neutral about it. Because I think you're outspeeding everything, and you never outspeed the... I guess if I want to outspeed the Slacking, go speed, otherwise it doesn't really matter. so maybe let's just go. I mean, I'm probably gonna hit things specially anyways. So timid. Flash Cannon, Ice Beam should clear most of this team. Each Ironhead though. Yeah, Ironhead plus Stab is already pretty good. That Brick Break is kind of unnecessary. But let's just double check. Dialga Flash Cannon takes out the Weezing. It should. Yeah. Crobat. In fact, if I play my cards right, well, no, never mind. I was gonna say Pikachu Zippy Zap might do it actually against Crobat, like at outspeed. Perhaps one shot it with Pikachu. Cosplay or Popstar. It is unfortunate I don't get a Raichu though. Like if I had a Raichu, this would feel a lot better. I'd probably go like Adamant, Fake Out, Zippy Zap. It actually has a chance to kill. But if I don't kill it, it's gonna kill me back. So it's probably just not worth the risk. Especially like if I could just switch out for free. Do something that resists poison. Yeah, otherwise I'll just go Adamant. Riku. Unless I don't even get Zippy Zap yet. Do I not even get Zippy Zap yet? I get Extreme Speed. Okay. Alright, so the line for the Talonflame is not there anymore. I don't even get Zippy Zap yet. I get Extreme Speed, but obviously that's not really gonna do it. Yeah, it's gonna be yikes. The Talonflame one's gonna be rougher for sure. I care what putting on this. Why not? Not really. So I guess. Yeah, we have Protect. We have Protect. Flash Cannon, Fake Out. Weezing's gone. Crobat comes in, probably. Because against Diplin. We go Ice Beam. Takes you out, so yeah, I should always go Crobat. Do I have another Steel type? I do. You also have Fluffy, so you're probably really good in case the slacking decides to be a problem. that's fine. It's like teach protect to everyone in case slacking becomes a problem, but other than that. I think that should be fine. We just flash cannon, wheezing. Our abilities don't matter. Play it out from there. Yeah. Pretty good. I could go skunk tank. I want to be extra safe with typing wise. Guess I'll do it over slacking. I don't really use slacking that much, all things considered, but even though he's like super good, right? Because of no truant. Haven't really. I guess I hardly use him normally, or like I just haven't had him that much, so I really don't know which fights he's premier at, assuming neutral ability. But I guess if it's assuming neutral ability, like no one really uses him. But there is taunt. I could taunt. Although that requires me going into someone that's faster than Talonflame, base speed wise and taunting, so it's like just to make sure this is the left guard. I mean, I've done this like probably like 50 times at this point. So left guard. Using flash cannon. Pick up. Alright. Triplet sword, procs, because neutralizing gas is gone. Should be able to ice beam. Switch into. I didn't even give him an item. Should be sludge bomb regardless. I'm gonna go to Roxanne. Truant, protect. Should probably be like fire punch or knockoff. Yeah. This beam, volt switch. Truant. We protect. Okay. Ice beam and drinks. Then ice beam and imagine if neutralizing gas was just like a terrain. Like that would be pretty yikes then. So you couldn't just one shot the Wheezing. Like, imagine if there was like a terrain that just removed all abilities. I know, crazy. Like an idea. But that could also probably be too broken for like Regigigas and such. You would just always have a mon that sets the terrain up. And if it's like a move, then like, yeah, it'd be way crazy. But yeah, Pikachu does not learn Zippy Zap yet, so much for the Zippy Zap strat. It's like I would want to run Cinccino, although I don't even think I outspeed Talonflame. I don't think I outspeed Talonflame if I go max speed. 141, close, but I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't outspeed. 139, I don't outspeed. Because the neutralizing gas, I can't go parental bond, or like it wouldn't make sense to. It might actually just be Toucanon lead and Mandibuzz. I guess there's a chance that he doesn't go for Tailwind then. BCZ outspeeds both my Pokemon. And then this probably baits. It honestly probably baits Electros. Like Thunderbolt and something. You could also hard swap though. Like I can see him hard swapping one of them into Electros if I don't have a strong move. I guess I could teach Smeargle Fake Out, and I have another Fake Out user. Do I not just get beat by Shiftry if I use Smeargle? Because Smeargle's, I imagine, is probably about the same tankiness as the Pikachu, if not worse. Even if I go like Impish, like I get cooked the same way. Yeah, I get cooked. Rock Slide for what it's worth. Is there a world where a Rock Slide? The town place. Wind Rider up though. Or like the Tailwind. I don't know. I'm just scared of the Tailwind speed boost because how long is Tailwind? It's like 4 turns, isn't it? 4 turns, yeah. I think I actually just match it. That's probably the safest thing I can do. It's just like, what do I want as my other Mon? Maybe it's dueling Bone Rush. Do I outspeed Shiftery? I think so. 103. I think Shiftery is a little bit faster. No, I actually outspeed. How much does Vandabuzz do to Shiftery? Vandabuzz. Because if I could take it out with 1 dual wing beat, that's actually really good. 47. I have to go Jolly just to outspeed. I do have to go Jolly. Dual wing beat. Doesn't do enough. I could U-turn. Could slow U-turn. That might be the best thing I could do. Because there's no way Shiftery does a lot to Dialga, right? I guess I am. Like, Dialga is probably pretty heavy, so I don't want to, like... Yeah. 104. I do outspeed everything, even if I go plus attack. Go Adamant. Top will bury it up. Yeah, I think this is probably the lead. I think it's these two. Neutralizing, gas it up. So that he doesn't get the Wind Rider boost. I would turn off Gale Wings. I don't have a way to outspeed and one-shot him anyways. Yeah, like there's no shot. Like I don't have a quick Rock Blast user either. If I had a quick Rock Blast user, I could use Rock Blast, but none of my mons are quick. Let me think about turn of operations. So Shiftery probably click slow kick. He could go for Mandibuzz if he really wants to. Dialga is faster, so he'll always get his attack off first before Mandibuzz U-turns out. Fine. I want Stomping Tantrum. You hit the Toxicroak. So I need Iron Head. I don't need Flash Cannon. Anything that, yeah, like... I could run Slash. Slash is a general good move. Yeah, I don't have anything to hit the... Electros. Am I ever clicking Protect on this thing? I don't think so. I think I just Tailwind. Oh, Wing Beat. It's fine. Who are good switch-ins? I mean, if I could U-turn out, then... Well... I think he switches turn 1 if I could have dual wing. I actually teach him U-turn. No 3. So I Tailwind. Rock Slide. Should I protect? Is there any point in protecting turn 1? I think so. I think I just Rock Slide. Maybe I get... Well, I never get the plunge. Tailwind to match it. Then I Rock Slide, U-turn. Get double Rock Slide. Maybe take both of them out. Either that or just protect on the second turn. Unfortunately, my only psychic type is Hoopa. 103. Toxicroak is 100, so I'd actually outspeed. How fast is Hoopa? I don't think I ever outspeed with this thing. Yeah, like, if I go timid... Yeah, I never outspeed. Be faster than the Electros. I think it'd be slower than everything else. Actually go adamant or fish or something. Colbert makes sense. Maybe I go whacking to bait the... I mean, I assume I don't one-shot the Toxic Rogue. I mean, Stomping Tantrum probably does a decent amount, but... Yeah, if I have Intrepid Sword, I will. I could hard switch. Intrepid Sword procs, I one-shot it. So maybe I go Whack and Berry to bait the Toxic Rook to come in, and I could hard switch out. I go adamant. Yeah, if I go whacking, maybe it baits out Toxic Rogue. If it still baits out the Electros, though, it's kind of a problem. But other than that, Pro-Breath Pass isn't really good here. The fluffy... There's a few fire moves, so it's really not that good. I probably bring the Boss Stiff because of the special bulk it provides with ice scales. I just need to get rid of the... If I get rid of the Toxic Rogue, my Boss Stiff kind of handles this fight pretty well. Oh, actually, I need to go Chopple to take less damage. Can't go Citrus on this guy. I wonder if it's actually a benefit. If I'm expecting Shiftry to attack Dialga, I should probably protect turn 1. Get both my Tailwinds up. Then I could Rock Slide. Rock Slide U-turn. It might actually be the play. You also learn Snarl. Could go double Snarl. And that Colbur probably for you. Bring Hoopa. Yeah, everything kind of banks on Toxic Rogue being down. I don't really have a Mon that comes in here and says Toxic Rogue is going down, unless I want to bring Dodrio. With high horsepower, might actually be pretty good. One over Skunk Tank. Better than Skunk Tank. I think this is the team though. Kind of sad that's like 45 minutes and I've only done like one battle. But yeah, I don't really have the straightforward answer for without fake out, like a good fake out user. Just need anything else on this guy? Maybe Roost, but yeah, like assuming it's like at least if it's on the special side, Hoopa's pretty good. I just need to get rid of the physical threats, which I probably do with Dialga and Dodrio in terms of Toxicroak and Shiftry. Anything? Maybe I go Prism Berry actually, in case of the random confusion. I think. Other than that, yeah, I think I should be good. We'll just play it out. I don't think I want both Toxicroak and Electros in. I think I'd rather one of them be gone. Although if they're both up, I'd rather just use Dodrio. Pick out Toxicroak. I don't know. The options are there, but yeah, after this it's like Geo1 and then we go to Marowak. Fight the ghost. Self-co rival, and then it's the double battle, which could very well spell the end of the run. Very well could. As a result, I kind of want to keep going until I do the self-co double battle. Because there's no way Shiftry sees damage on Mandibuzz, right? Like, yeah, it's like so low compared to Dialga. Should. Yeah. You should go for Dialga. Either that or he hard swaps. If he hard swaps, then like I'm gonna have to play it out. But I'd probably be citrus about it. You. Yeah. Part of me is like leave the Talonflame up. But at the same time, the Will-O-Wisps are going to be annoying. In fact, that's probably what he's going to do next turn. If I don't take out the Talonflame, he's probably going to Will-O-Wisp me. Just check Mandibuzz damage on Shiftry if I U-turn. Because it's quite effective. Maybe I do just Rock Slide then. I can't really risk him burning me. Second turn. I could get the flinch, but we'll figure it out. Okay, the confident play would be to go Frostberry, I guess. I'd protect Frostberry. That does. Am I jolly? Alright. I'm gonna make one last change. I'm gonna make Jolly. Then I'm gonna go Raspberry. Because in theory, although he could burn the Mandibuzz then. This is quite the predicament. Ideally, he burns the Mandibuzz, but I don't have any way to guarantee that. So maybe it's like Rock Slide, Chople, dual Wing Beat or U-turn, but probably Tailwind. Match it. I'm just gonna go with my original plan. That's even if he burns my Chople. Maybe he doesn't. He probably does though, I'd imagine. But yeah, I'd have to like Rock Slide turn 1, he Tailwinds, I Tailwind. U-turn, protect the Dialga, and then go from there, I think. Because I don't know if Mandibuzz prioritizes damage or burn. I think he prioritizes burn if he doesn't see a kill on either one. But yeah, other than that, the team is kind of just counter 1-to-1. I don't know if there's like any synergy. Neutral about it. Rock Slide. You have the Chople. So he could just Ceaseless Edge. That's also very possible. Just Tailwind. Does low kick. Should do a decent amount. Oh wait. For some reason I thought the Talonflame had Sash. Like, I actually thought he had Sash, but he does not have Sash. Was there an option for me then? It was probably would have been like Rindoberry Scald. On Greninja, I could have scalded the Talonflame. And then like U-turned or something on the Shiftry. Electros. That is interesting. I have Whackin', don't I? Yeah, I have Whackin'. I don't know who Electros goes for. Because I assume Dialga one-shots the Shiftry with Flamethrower. Yeah, it does like 90%, so I can take it out guaranteed with Flamethrower. So then it's like, do I just U-turn? I'd probably just U-turn. Because there's no way Electros does like anything to Dialga, right? 15% Mandibuzz. Thunderbolt actually does a lot by whacking. Still his highest damaging move, so he probably goes for it, but Stomping Tantrum doesn't take it out. Okay. So yeah, I always Flamethrower. I could Protect, stall a turn, but I'd rather take out the Shiftry, and then we just U-turn on the Electros. So in theory, this should always be like probably Thunderbolt. Or I mean, I just go for. I think I just Protect and just attack the Toxicroak with Dodrio. I have Neuroforce, I have Prison Berry. I just need to make sure I don't die to anything from Electros. I shouldn't, because nothing's super effective. I could just Protect and then High Horsepower the Toxicroak. Done. Dragon Pulse. Then I could hard swap both into special walls. Dragon Pulse shouldn't do anything. And Snarl and Psychic. Takes it out. Alright, Geo time. Giovanni time. The first, arguably hard fight in the game. I would say it's probably this one. I think this is like when Red, at least in this mode, challenges you. It is probably this fight. There's like a few options I could go. I could go Dodrio, Sevi, and just hope to one-shot with like High Horsepower or something. Like, pretty possible. There's also like Greninja. I could lead that. I think I have to go Modest to one-shot though. The Nidoking. Against Greninja. If I knew I was gonna crit, then I would obviously just go. Then I would just leave it to crit, but because it's not guaranteed, I don't like the odds, especially if it's like against a move that can just one-shot me. Modest. I have to go Mystic Water. If I could get away with Wise Glasses, I'd do Wise Glasses. But because Dark Pulse will also do more. Or like all the special moves, right? It's not just Scald. Yeah, I have to go Mystic Water. But we'll try to be flexible. Modest, Protect. Scald. I think I do like this lead the most. I could go Drain Punch. I could go Hoopa as a lead as well, but there's also Dialga. I could lead Dialga about it. But I digress. Do I want to get rid of E-Speed? E-Speed could actually come in clutch. Dark Pulse hits Veluza. Scald hits everything else. I have Mystic Water. It'd only be for the Honchkrow, so this probably baits in Honchkrow, and he probably clicks Drill Pick. Fortunately, my electric types are kinda limited. What is Golem though? And maybe I just click Volt Switch every time on it. Honchkrow. If I go Golem, Alola. I think I always just click Volt Switch. Even though it's like 55 special attack. I have Flame Body as well. Yeah, that or I could go Torkoal with Rest. Still eats a buttload of damage, but especially if it's crit Drill Pick. If I have Marvel Scale, I'm asleep. I'd have to rest on the turn. You could go Veluza though, so that's a bit scary, and Volt Switch is just better. If I assume that the Nidoking is down, then Golem is just better, I think. How much does Volt Switch do before I commit to this? It does like 50%. I think it's pretty safe. Go like relaxed. Night Slash crit does like 35%. But then I could just go into something that outspeeds and one shot at 115, which like Greninja does. I think they're safe. Well, I'm liking it. It might not be the best, but Heavy Slam, Rapid Spin. And it's a slow Volt Switch as well, so it's like I think it's real good. I want Scorching Sands? Probably not. Thunder Punch hits everything. Smackdown. Stealth Rock, Rock Blast. I think I just need to get rid of something for Volt Switch, and I think good. Probably over Smackdown. Go. Fernape, that's just Dragapult. I go Flash Fire. And then I go like plus attack, minus special defense. So Naughty probably. Because he barely has any physical or special attackers. I could go Cherry Berry if I'm worried about the paralysis. But, like, even +6 Thunder Punch doesn't really do anything. Dragapult. So if it's Earthworm, like how much does Flamethrower do? So if anything, maybe I go Rash to just do that extra little bit of chip damage so he can't go Shed Tail. And then I can go like Citrus or something. Or Colbur. Maybe Colbur. Colbur might be better. In case I need you for the Kangaskhan, it's like probably better. Yeah, teach you Flamethrower. I guess for what it's worth, Golem also learns Flamethrower, but I can't imagine. I can't imagine Golem being super good against the Earthworm, even with the super effective Flamethrower. I never outspeed it either, so it'd have to be a Volt Switch and hope it breaks sub. Although he probably EQs, right? Because he's... it depends on my damage. Depends on the damage I've taken. But if he sees kill, he probably goes EQ. Mandibuzz... might be my Earthworm answer. Switch in, I Whirlwind anything that comes in. Either that or Dialga, and I could go Chople. Okay, Gorgeist is coming because of the Kangaskhan, and then I think Dialga comes because of the Veluza. Like, I resist both its stabs. I click Thunderbolt, Flamethrower. So then it's really just, who do I want for, like, Earthworm Kangaskhan? Yeah, Skull never does enough. Go Colbur. And I definitely need to go grab... But also, well, you learn Roar for sure, but... Rest. Probably is you, though. I think I just, like, Whirlwind. Dual wing beat roost. And I even eat crunches from Kangaskhan, so it's not a bad Kangaskhan switch in either. And I could keep going into Lance and just click U-turn. Yeah, I think it is probably Mandibuzz. Let's just grab a Wisp. Probably teach you better moves. Like Iron Head. Metal Claw. I don't know. Depending on how fast I prep for GO1, I can maybe do the double battles in the stream. Because I kind of already have a set idea for what I want to do for Silph-Co. Like, I kind of want to go Venusaur lead, bait the fake out onto the Masquerain, Sludge Bomb the Incineroar, Masquerain goes for Skull because it sees kill. And then Venusaur is actually decent into Primarina, so he probably goes Mawile. I switch out, go into Dialga. Although my thing with double battles is like, sometimes I simply just don't know what to expect in terms of like switch-ins. Like, I thought the Electros would not come in, but maybe it sees best Mon against the opposing Mon. Like, maybe it goes from there. Like, opposite diagonal, but me, it just doesn't make sense. Like, double switching AI, like, yeah, it's so complicated for me. I don't really get it. But yeah, we got Will-O-Wisp. So unless the pumpkin does not learn Will-O-Wisp, would have been cooked there. Shadow Ball. Is it a Magical Leaf? I've confused Ray. Do I outspeed the Kangaskhan? It doesn't seem like it. Oh, I do. By 1 point, I outspeed it. I don't think I outspeed it for the other Kangaskhan fight because I think it's max level. I outspeed this by 1 point. So I always land the Willow. I can Leech Seed. Guaranteed. Maybe Pain Split is good. Otherwise, I think I just run Shadow Ball. It is a quote-unquote free switch-in for the Honchkrow. Like, Honchkrow definitely just wants to switch in on this guy, but burning it is also really good. I'm not too sad about that. I don't think I really have any other move I could teach to... I could teach Flamethrower. Want Flamethrower over Pain Split? Probably. I have Leech Seed for recovery, so I don't think I need Pain Split. I have Shadow Ball. I think this is pretty set. Dialga. I just want to go like plus special. So probably Rash as well. Let's see what the Veluza does. I have Greninja for it as well, so I shouldn't be too concerned. The Dialga 47. I go Rash, Thunderbolt. I think that's my strongest hitting move. Or I could go Intrepid Sword. I have Shadow Claw. Maybe Shadow Claw actually does more. It's close. They're both like really close. Just depends what I prefer. Click at the moment, which Thunderbolt probably better. Yeah, even if he goes like +2, like I just one-shot him either way. So I probably go more defensive. I don't need more offense, so it could be like Citrus or something. Something for the Honchkrow, because Honchkrow is probably the only other guy I could think of that might be a problem. Otherwise, yeah, just click Thunderbolt, Flamethrower. Am I ever clicking Stealth Rocks in this fight? It would be nice, but like the only mod I'd feel even remotely safe clicking against is like Kangaskhan, but he gets a free power-up punch, and I don't know if I really like him stacking power-up punches. It would have to be like I'd have to read the switch. It'd have to be on Honchkrow once he's already burned. If he's not burned, then I'd rather just try to take him out. Am I ever clicking Rock Blast? Is there a reason to click Rock Blast? Probably not. Maybe I take Rock. Volt Switch Thunder Punch is enough. I think I actually do just go Roost on the bird. Go Whackin'. He's literally just here to deal with Fourth Worm. Maybe I go Bone Rush. Bone Rush actually probably is decent. I need to make sure. Well, he's never gonna be behind a sub. Maybe I do go U-turn. But I'm always gonna switch out. So he's always gonna press Body Press or Iron Head, which none of my teammates really like. Huh. In fact, I don't know if does he click Body Press on me? He might actually click Body Press on me. Earthworm versus Veluza, or not Veluza, the Mandibuzz. On the bright side though, I think against like most of my mons, he does not want to click Shed Tail. It's really if he goes into it directly on the first turn. If he I mean, if I know what he's going for, then I think this is fine. I could probably go Bone. Well, I can't imagine Bone Rush doing that much. Even if he doesn't have Earth Eater, like I mean, it's because I'm keeping transform. Like, why this pretty yikes, but. Alright, let's teach you moves. I think I'm pretty much set. Or like, I'm feeling decent. Any reflect mons? Dragapult learns reflect, but would I even get rid of dragon darts? Probably not. Okay. Medics. Thunderbolt for sure. So Flamethrower hits Earthworm, Thunderbolt hits Veluza. Go Brick Break for Kangaskhan, I guess. Then probably Rock Tomb for the Haunch Crow. No stab feels kind of bad, but Dragon Steel doesn't really have a place in this fight, like in terms of offensive typing. Okay, so you're done. I think you're done. You're done. 84. Am I always slower than Earthworm? No. If I go lowest speed, I could. And I could slow U-turn. If I wanted to. Maybe that's the play. Maybe I go max slow. Either that or I'm cooking way too hard. But if I go, lowest speed Mandibuzz, 72 speed, I'm always slower than Earthworm. So if I click U-turn, then I can get a free switch. Do something that can just click Flamethrower and take it out. That way I just need to keep Whirlwind and Roost, and I don't need Dark Pulse. Good. Guess my only concern is if Nidoking ever switches out, I might have the battle of a lifetime. Yeah, like if he switches out at any point, like if the Nidoking, yeah, switches out, then I'm gonna have to pivot back into Greninja on an Ice Beam and hope he doesn't Frostbite. If he Frostbites me, then like it's so bad. But I guess at that point I'd probably bait like Thunderbolt, Sludge Wave. Like yeah, it's pretty rough. If I get. If Nidoking switches out, yeah, it's kind of rough. But I think the moveset is enough that you shouldn't want to switch out. We'll see. Change your ability to super luck in case the crit matters. I don't think I'd want a different ability on you. Multi-skill is probably not it. Synchronize. Flash fire is good. Neutralizing gas I think is probably best in slot. Alright, I think we're ready for Giovanni 1. Win this, we go to Marowak, fight the Marowak. And then it's Silph-Co. And if I beat the rival, then I get another encounter. Unfortunately, I do not get the encounter for Snorlax because I did fish. So I am locked out of that. But I think if you're doing it like truly for the gambage and you can't choose or like you can't manipulate encounters, then it's always best to fish and get your encounter early. Especially if it's going to be that long. Like, doing GL1 just to get Snorlax is kind of long. Plus, you have to do the Marowak. Like, you have a long ways to go. So if you could just fish, then I would just fish. Like, it's different compared to, like, the underground path. Like, technically, you could fish in Cerulean instead of hatching the egg there. But that part of the game is a lot easier than this part of the game, so I feel like it's a bit different. Chuck is also like an exception. Like, getting able to choose between two Pokemon is nice, but you probably could hatch an egg and not feel too bad about it most of the time. Alright. See how this goes. Actually, just run flip turn. That's fine. Alright, I think I'm good. Okay. Like I said, I have slow U-turn, so you always should switch out into something I want. With Mandibuzz, I have the Wackenberry. I click Whirlwind anytime it wants to sub. Does just stay in. Okay. Should take it out. Not a crit. So if I relied on crit there, I probably would have lost the run. Okay, we have Colbur. I'm going to you. Willow. Does just stay in. So now he's going to crunch again. They're tankier, so I kind of prefer you. Although I could go back into Greninja. Like what? U-turn? If I had leftovers, this would be a free, like, just swap between the two Pokemon, but... Let's go into Dragapult since I have the Colbur Berry. And it's like my safer switch in. Body Slam. I click U-turn. And I'm just gonna rinse and repeat until it goes down. I guess at this point, I could just go into you and click Dragon Darts, or do I go back into Greninja? What's left? I'd prefer Dragapult. Yeah, I'd 100% prefer Dragapult. Because if Earthworm comes in, then I can just click Flamethrower on it. Right? Like, I made it specifically Rash to one-shot Earthworm. Or not one-shot, but put it out of Shadtail range. Like, Flamethrower just does it. Yeah, Flamethrower just does it. Okay, so Dragapult's my safest. Body Slam. So I can just Dragon Darts here. He doesn't have Sucker Punch. Launch Crow. Go into our answer. He could. Well, he probably Night Slashes here, to be honest. But he could Drill Peck. If he Drill Pecks, that's actually best case scenario, but we'll see. Just Drill Peck. Get the burn. Flame Body? Flame Body? No Flame Body. Okay. What a Volt Switch. Yep. Is it Earthworm? Yep. That's why I packed Volt Switch. For this switch specifically. Because I figured he'd probably switch into this thing. Who's left? Dialga. There's still. I don't think Volt Switch plus. I'd probably just go back into Lance. Okay. Whatever. Take it out. Alright. I don't gotta worry about just back into Honchkrow. He did go Drill Peck last time, so I don't know if he'll do it again. He might. He does. Still no Flame Body proc, unfortunate, but okay, now that he's gone, I think I could go Thunder Punch on Golem and not feel bad. Thunder Punch. Almost one-shots. I could also Rock here if I want to break the Sash, but I don't really care about breaking the Sash on Infernape. Because I have Dragapult with Dragon Darts anyway. Plus I'm not one-shotting him anyways, so... I think we just Thunder Punch. That's fine. We have the Citrus. We Thunder Punch him. Let's just take him out. We go into Ethan every time? Doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. I think we just go Ethan. Cutter does like nothing. Now Veluza wants to click. Need to see how. I think I do enough to Citrus, but it might be close. But based off that damage, like even +2 isn't gonna do anything. Just Thunder Punch or Thunderbolt, probably. Maybe I get the para. If he goes to +1, do I still outspeed him? I don't. Yeah, I don't outspeed him anymore. Okay, so I just Thunderbolt. It's fine. Yeah. It takes him out of fillet away range, so he can't fillet away. So he just Psycho Cuts. Yep. Only thing I could think of doing better is going into. It would be to like get Dragapult in safely. I could go like Mandibuzz. There's no way. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just take about. Burnape could go for close combat. We go into Dragapult anyways. Yeah, and then GG's. Yeah, he would have to get like Para Thunder Punch, and then like I'd have to be like paired like 5 times in a row for me to lose there. All right. So now it's Marowak time. Unfortunately, I don't think Mandibuzz outspeeds Marowak at +1. Like, if he's +1 speed, I think Mandibuzz gets outsped. Yeah, outsped by 1 point. And that's 80 speed. Oh, actually, I do have slacking. Slacking should be fine, right? Like, he's pretty tanky about it. I just go slacking knockoff. I'm jolly about it. Only thing is I don't know its ability, so it could cost me if I do this. If I knock off its item, even if it's +1 all stats. I outspeed, I knock off. Doesn't have its item anymore. Do a bunch of damage. Actually, I have no idea of how punishment works. Maybe a combination of knockoff and punishment could actually be the play. Already at, I have like 20 minutes. If I want to rush through the double battle, I probably could, but probably doing this and the rival will probably take up the 20 minutes. So we would probably call it after the rival. Maybe I'll do the... do I want to stream a little bit longer just to do the double battle? And then save Giovanni and Sabrina for tomorrow? That might be the play. Obviously, if he has like simple or huge power, then I'd probably just get one-shotted and then the run's over. But without knowing its ability, you kind of just have to go for like best of both worlds. I could go neutralizing gas on the Mandibuzz and then switch into Sid. Like maybe that's the best case or best course of action. Because you should for sure learn knockoff, right? If Mandibuzz doesn't learn knockoff, then it doesn't matter. I don't go for it. Should. Like, I could knock off, hard switch into slacking, go from there. I just wish I was a bit faster. Like, if I had... Like, even if I could go choice Scarf, Mandibuzz and outspeed, that probably would have been the best, but I don't outspeed by 1 point, so that's really unfortunate. So I always go just like relaxed. To be fair, like that's if he has the club. I mean, to be fair, the only thing I'd have to be worried about is Thunder Punch crit. I can go Whack and Berry. And then switch. Yeah, either of these crits. I still live. It'd have to be Fire Punch, crit burn. And I think I lose to that. But that's... I mean, it's probably best in case he gets simple, right? Like, if he gets simple, then I account for that with neutralizing gas. So maybe knock off U-turn Roost. Go whacking. I don't get foul play yet, so I can't. Although I also get punishment, but punishment isn't going to do that much. I don't think. Yeah. And I don't have haze. No haze. So maybe it is just knockoff. He can't trap me because he doesn't have an ability, so I don't have to worry about like Shadow Tag or some other random ability for that. So just knock off switch probably. Slacking. Could knock off. Slack off. The only move I'd want to trap him into is arguably Shadow Bone, but I don't think he goes Shadow Bone against Mandibuzz, so I don't think there's really a point. I guess at that point, I mean, I'd probably run Encore over Knockoff then, because I'm assuming I knocked off his item. This also accounts for Sticky Hold, so maybe this is like best case scenario, like having a knockoff neutralizing gas user. So let's go for Mons that are like generally good for this. They're probably decent if I had to assume. Did I lose all my citrus berries? Ninja with Mystic Water might be the best in slot. Or even just Whack and Berry. I probably do see its ability though, because of how neutralizing gas works. I do see its ability. Once I hit him. Relax. That's fine. I never outspeed anyways. Be with you. Haze user would be nice, but I don't think I get that yet until Egg moves. Yeah, I don't think I get that until Haze or until Egg moves. I can bait fire moves. You would actually be pretty good. You don't really do anything back to him, so I kind of don't like. Other than that, maybe it's just bring our. Fire Balloon, Power Gem him. I mean, yeah, most of the work is probably going to be done by... Yeah, most of the work is probably going to be done by the slacking, to be honest. I could go Vespa Queen Wackenberry. Just slow U-turn. Attack order. Oh, actually, 120 an attack move is actually pretty strong. Not for this fight, but like just having a 120 base bug move. Strong. Only it wasn't so slow. I mean, I kind of complained about this earlier, but if it's 56, water bubble. Assuming he doesn't. Any. Well, these are all crits, to be fair. Flexed. I could go whacking. It's only. So I'd probably go like Citrus on you. We're cool just going with this, I think. Like, ideally, this shouldn't be too bad, but you never know. Okay. Alright, this is it. Shouldn't be too bad, but if we lose here, it's like, okay, if I lose from here, like, it's what? Shady got to Geo1 or Geo2. I'd be like a few battles behind, but honestly, like, it doesn't feel that much different. Like, if I lost to Geo2 or lost to Geo1 or like here, it all depends on how I lost. Got the whack in, relaxed about it. Knockoff. Does just go for the Thunder Punch. Alright, now that I took off its Stick Club, can Mandibuzz just U-turn safely? Without, like, any concern? Still +1 all stats. Relaxed. Thunder Punch crit does 1. He technically has a chance to kill with Thunder Punch, but doesn't kill with anything else. If I'm expecting Thunder Punch again, I'd probably go into Terra. Try that. Thunder Punch. We made the right read there. Now, does Sand Slash one shot? Probably not, because he's +1. But Shadow Bone crit. Yeah. We could Spike his shield. See what he does. Fire Punch. Does take some spikes damage. We EQ now. He has levitate. Feels bad, man. Oh, he's Spike his shield again. Alright. We punishment now. Alright, good to know. Marowak has levitate, or like the Alolan one does. I mean, I'd probably always go Alolan Marowak anyways over regular Marowak, because it's way too situational to just have pure ground. Especially when I already have like Sand Slash, right? Like, it makes no sense for me to go for regular Marowak. In terms of just typings. And like, I lack Fire Ghost, so... Alright, let's bring Dragapult back. The goat. Dragon Darts, U-turn. Yeah, I'll probably just do Rival and then probably save and quit for now. Probably what I'll do. We'll brainstorm a little bit, maybe, or like I'll kind of talk about my thought process for the double battle fight. But we are reaching that 2-hour limit, or like not limit, but kind of like 2-hour goal. I'm kind of just aiming for. Solar Beam. I don't even know who I want to bring most of the time. Usually I think this is like fine. Right. I guess I didn't want to risk explosion. I probably should have just clicked Phantom Force, but in case he somehow lived. Super bad. I think this is the Charizard team, actually. Not gonna risk it, let's just go. Just attack. Flash Cannon. Flamethrower. Thunderbolt. And Flamethrower. Alright. Mandibus should learn Thief. He's my safest, or she's my safest. Pokemon to do this. Guess I'll go with Belly. And I will literally just click Thief and run away. I think that's probably the way. Go Jolly. Because I don't have to worry about catching it. Don't have to worry about catching the dang thing. So I could just Thief, run away, move on. Yeah, we're getting pretty close. Shady PB is like literally just 2 battles away. But like I said, I don't think it makes that big of a difference if I win versus GO2 or not. Or yeah, like it'll still feel bad. Even like if I lose to Sabrina, I'm not gonna. It's like really not that big of a deal. Or like yeah, not that much of an accomplishment. Because I think it really is kind of like GO3 is probably like the bare minimum. I think. Because Self-Co I feel like is kind of just like level 1 for Deathless, and then like level 2 is Cerulean Cave, and then level 3 is E4. So like just getting past like level 1 doesn't feel that great. IMO. It's just hard to get. It's just hard to do get to level 1. But doing level 1 is kind of like the challenge of it. Because you have to, like, if you could just reset and get like a new box of mons and then start from like Self-Co, I think that could have been something. But then it's like very reset abusable when it's already reset abusable to like get good mons. Yeah. I guess I can take the item off. All right, let's just thief. Ooh. Vascular Legion would have been interesting, but I don't think this thing gets Destiny Bond. Like, I don't think I have to worry about it. Yeah. Does have King Gambit or Final Gambit. Just thief. Then I'm just gonna run away. Okay. We do the same thing over here. But yeah. I mean, ideally this run I want to get to GO3 at least, right? If I lose to GO3, then like it doesn't feel as bad. It depends how I lose though. I think that's all it comes down to. Like if I lose to double crit in a row, then like could have been prevented probably, but I think every fight, like 90% of the time, there's something that could have done better despite the bad RNG. That could have mitigated it, but RNG just happens sometimes. And it's all about trying to minimize it as much as you can. Utilizing gas, we thief. Alright, we item finder. Pick up 1 leftovers. Got another leftovers over here. I guess realistically I should probably be leading Mandibuzz. Because of neutralizing gas, I never get punished by an ability. But I will say my moveset is really limited. Because if like I'm keeping transformed, then I guess it'd probably be like this, and then run leftovers. Otherwise, like Dragon Darts is generally safe. Because of U-turn, Dragon Darts for Sash, or like Sturdy. Yeah, I think the only thing is like something for fairies, but I do have Dialga for that. So. Maybe I could bring like Venusaur. Cause I got Sludge Bomb now, right? Yeah. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure I'm fighting the Charmander team. Yeah. So I do want to get rid of the Sun. Which I do have Delta Stream, Dragapult. I wonder if I just go Delta Stream or if I just keep Flash Fire, and if I bait Flamethrower I just get hit by it. But it might be better to get rid of the weather anyways. because I don't want the Darmanitan. Although I do have the Flash Fire. Maybe I'll see if I have a different alternative. But dig. Okay. You know what? Yeah, let's see if we can do this rival fight real quick, and then I will start tomorrow's episode or stream with the double battle, because I'd like to also see what my encounter is for Self-Co. Plus, it's looking like a lot of people are busy today, so can save the hype battles for maybe tomorrow, maybe. Yeah. I think I do just go Golem. I could also go Fur Coat, Eviolite, Knuckle Stack. Like, he literally not touch me, actually. If I get Eviolite, I'm too lazy to do Whitney right now, though. Or, like, I'm too lazy to do Whitney. Like, I should do Whitney and just get the Eviolite. Body Slam Bite. And I probably should be able to. What would I even go? I'd probably go Neuroforce. Do I want to do Whitney? I guess I should do Whitney. Although, let's see how Golem does. Because I don't think I need Knuckle Stack and Golem for this. Like, if I go this... 56. It's pretty close. Relax. Shuffle. I could go multi-scale, but I think Flame Body, I feel like just has better returns if I go Chopple. He might go U-turn, which is also why, like, I think if I have multi-scale, he might just U-turn. But if I get the burn, it's really huge. Let's go Chopple. Relax. I mean, I got hit by like, what, 2 or 3 moves from the Honchkrow? I think it's about due time I get Flame Body proc here. We got Stealth Rook. Yeah, I'll save Whitney for like maybe post Sabrina. I'll do Whitney. I'll do Whitney at some point, but I'm not like in a rush to do Whitney. I'd rather just do this. Like, I'd rather know I get past the tough part of the mid game before doing like these optional battles. And I guess it's kind of the same way with like Swamper Kid. I'd rather wait until I confirm get to E4. Unless I like really need it, which I don't think I do. Thunder Punch is everything. Bolt Switch. Maybe I go Rock Blast. Do I have anything to hit the... Okay. Topple. That's done. I could go Insomnia Dialga if I prefer an item. Otherwise, I go safety goggles. I could also go Fluffy Probopass, which might be better. Well, I'm not immune or resistant against the Jump Pluff Leaf Blade, but with Fluffy, like, I would imagine Probopass feels good about it. All of its moves are contact. It's like 10%. What about the King Gambit? I could also do it against King Gambit. Like, I go body press. I can body press twice and take him out. Yeah. Maybe it's like that. Then this Dragapult for the Charizard. I go Delta Stream. I think who's a good like general mon to bring for this fight. I could go Dracozolt, resist everything from Charizard aside from Focus Blast. I don't think I outspeed though. Yeah, I don't outspeed. I could also go Ice Scales, I guess, but he has 4 physical attackers. Bringing it purely for that feels a little bit bad. He never goes Air Slash here, aside from maybe against Venusaur. So I think try it. I do turn off the Sun, Charizard, Mega Y, like Dragapult. 56, it's Delta Stream. Good. Okay. Flash Fire. Okay, maybe I do go Flash Fire. Let the Sun stay up. Because I don't think he's going into Charizard turn 1, so I always get the rocks off. He always takes damage from the rocks. I can get the buffed flamethrowers going, and that feels pretty good. And then you always get outsped by King Gambit, right? Yeah, you always get outsped. So we can go relaxed with you. We got full slow Volt Switch and Body Press. So if anything, I think I just want to bring a fighting type. In case he starts sucker punching everything. I would do. Yeah. Safety goggles for you. I'd probably run Ice Beam, right? One shot the jump bluff. Maybe I do just go Insomnia. Like, do I really need physical moves? Maybe for Charizard. Maybe for King Gambit. I feel like I'm just gonna click Flamethrower anyways. I need Thunderbolt for, I guess, for the Azumarill, yes. Maybe I do just go Insomnia. Like, King Gambit against flippin' Dialga. Like, I feel like Flamethrower does enough. This is Intrepid Sword. Brick Break. Yeah, like, it doesn't do that much. Like, Flamethrower, I think, is just better. I think I actually do just go Insomnia. You actually go no item because you're probably gonna knock off. I think I do. The rare scenario, but I think I actually do go Insomnia and I just give you, like, leftovers. I can even click Roar if I really want to be that guy and just take a bunch of, or do a bunch of rocks damage to his team. But 123, I never outspeed Charizard, never outspeed Jump Bluff. I could go like, well, I outspeed Staraptor, right? 135. No, so I can just go like Relaxed or something. I can go with bits. With a tanky Dialga. Power Gem hits Charizard. Yeah, like if anything, if I can bait Charizard out with Roar, I can just go into Dragapult immediately, eat the Flamethrower with Flash Fire, and then go from there. But yeah, let's teach Ice Beam. So Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt. Probably could teach Roar. Just to be that guy. And, or switches. Body Press. I'd probably teach you Power Gem. Yeah, Power Gem. Yeah. So Power Gem hits 3, Volt Switch hits the last one, Body Press. I think that's fine. Only thing is like maybe Rest. I think I just go Timid. I have Sludge Bomb. Train. Probably have to go something for King Gambit to not just switch in for free. Like maybe Hidden Power Rock or something. Hidden Power Ground. Should never ice punch any of these. It's like play rough on Dragapult, Waterfall on Golem, play rough Dialga. Did I not pick? I didn't pick up. Team. I could also go. Actually, okay, Tentacruel probably maybe a bit better because I also hit Charizard and I resist all of its moves. Barrier, Toxic Spikes, Poison Jab. I'll go mixed for now. In case he gets the 1%, like 10% Frostbite, then I will have a physical move to hit it. But otherwise, I can run Black Sludge on you and feel good about it. Because I can go relaxed, and I'm pretty sure I still outspeed the dang thing. Like 120, I'm pretty sure. Zimmeril, yeah, 74, I can go as low as I want. Scald hits everything, Poison Jab hits everything, Barrier. I can run like Flip Turn, but I don't really care that much for it. Alright, am I good? I think I'm good. Think I am good. We do this, get our encounter, do self-coat tomorrow probably, or maybe I'll pull a repeat and fudge. He does have D-Bond. I actually have to be careful with this. Oh, I just had to dodge this one guy. Come on. Giratina. I didn't expect him to look down. What does he have? 41? Does have Earth Power. I actually have to be careful with this. I'm gonna, well, Psychic Surge. We know he doesn't have Prankster, so we don't have to worry about Prankster D-Bond. We can just Flamethrower. Rigazult. He has Quirk Drive. We know this because we have one. Devotion. Okay. Alright. Giratina, a little bit yikes of a lead, but it did not inherit its initial or its learn set. It did go for, it does keep its original trainer's learn set or moves. So that's good. Gonna heal. Take on this fight. We see if we get the burn. If we get the flame body proc, it's actually really good. But stealth rock. Is huge. Flame body procs, that's actually really good. Gambit. There should be a knockoff. Either that or he's swords dancing. Rush. Alright, I'm pretty sure, based on that damage, of like 23 damage, a +2 King Gambit does not knock me out. I guess he could Iron Head flinch me, and that would be bad. Like if he stacks the Iron Head flinch. But I guess until he does that, I'm pretty safe to spam body press. But let's stay out of crit range, which would be what? Crit would be 68. So as long as I'm above 68, I should be fine to just body press. Just need to avoid one flinch. Okay, we have to try again. Either that or I hard swap into Dialga right now. Does Dialga even want to eat a +2? 56 Iron Head. I mean it's 88. It's a lot, but it's not too much. I think we try one more. Crit. That was a crit Iron Head. If he flinched me there, that would have been even worse, or would have felt really bad. This is probably just Aqua Jet. Although he outspeeds, so he can click any move. Well, there's no steel type anymore, so I'm free to click like Sludge Wave or Poison Jab. Why Sludge Wave? Take you out actually. We just go into our guy. Don't bluff. If you have Insomnia, he can Leaf Blade me, that's fine. I mean, do I just ice? Jump bluff. Dialga, like, am I free to just keep roaring until it goes something threatening like the Charizard? Or do I actually have to take this thing out? I feel like I should be free, but let's just click Ice Beam. Not worth it. Don't be greedy, guys. We go close combat. Could U-turn again? Either way, we're going to Roka. Then this baits Focus Blast. Should never be Air Slash, which is the important thing. So did I mess up? I might have messed up my moves. Or like my nature. I actually don't know if I one-shot now. With Rash, I should have been adamant. Okay. It says I still do. be Solar Beam. Does he just Solar Beam? No, he just Focus Blast. He Focus Blast because he doesn't see Sun is out, so he doesn't want the extra turn to charge, probably, so he just goes for it. Dragon Darts. And I'm just... Alright. That's that done. Get an encounter here, so... It'll help me decide. Am I doing Silphco double with this new Mon? Or is it just going to be in the PC? It's probably going to be in the PC. It is another fairy type. So unless this thing has like Levitate, I don't know if it's a Garchomp answer. But Tough Claws, yeah, it's probably not making the cut. Oh, it tried its best. No effect. I don't think it gets a hit in. It does have Oblivious. Yeah, I think that'll probably be it for now, guys. Yeah, we made it pretty far. Comes down to this. I think if we beat this Silphco double battle, we probably get Giovanni 2. Or like we probably get past Giovanni 2. Like the literal number 2, not TO, but I guess it's both subjectively. We probably get through both. I think Sabrina will probably be the tough one. What else? But yeah, no, I think I'm literally bringing Venusaur as my lead with Shield Dust. Because of Shield Dust, I don't think the Incineroar should fake me out. But if he does, then like, it is what it is. But I don't think he should. So ideally he should fake out the Masquerain. I deal some damage to it. Enough that Masquerain should go for Scald on it. There's a few ways that like this gets screwed over though, like if Masquerain has Drought, or if Masquerain has Desolate Land, then like, yeah, this strat totally falls apart. But once that's down, that should bait in Mawile. Mawile, I go into Dialga. I guess I have Fluffy now, so maybe I could go you, but I don't like you for everything else. While Dialga still has use everywhere else, so I'd probably prefer Dialga. Going to Dialga on the Iron Head, you should never play rough Venusaur or Thunder Punch, so it should always be Iron Head. I switch in, get my Intrepid Sword boost. Flamethrower, the Mawile should take it out. And then my last Mon, who did I consider? I think it was Mabostiff because of Ice Scales. It's either Mabostiff or like Mandibuzz. They're both pretty tanky for this fight. And they handle like the right side. Like one good Dark type kinda solos the other side. Greninja is like also another one. I think it's like between these three. They each have their own like pros and cons, but like with Mabostiff with the Ice Scales, I can click Snarl. I can weaken their side like pretty easily. Neutralizing Gas Snarl against the Gothitelle is nice, and I'm not weak against fighting. And then Greninja, if I pivot well, Greninja should always be a good answer into the Houndoom and the Goldengo, and even the Gothitelle to an extent. If I pivot well, Greninja has the highest output potential damage-wise. But if I'm like any move kills, including Focus Blast, then like Greninja sucks, and it doesn't have recovery, so it's really risky if I mess up. Mubasa also doesn't really have that much recovery, but he's the tankiest of the three, and I can click Snarl on the Goldengo. So crit Focus Blast probably ends the run, to be honest, in terms of like any of these guys. I can click Roost on Mandibuzz, maybe. Get some healing that way. I could also click Snarl. But I don't do much to the Houndoom. Like, if I go this, I don't really do anything to the Houndoom. And I get cooked by, like, Heat Wave. So I do kind of like the Mabostiff here. Because at least I... takes less damage. I can... like, Mabostiff is probably the best overall. So I'll probably use these three. Who knows? Maybe I make the wrong read on the Incineroar, or like Masquerain doesn't target it, and he fire punches me and I just lose, but in theory, he should always fake out the Masquerain, and I believe if I go Papaya Berry, Gothitelle should Psychic the... should Psychic the Masquerain, but if it Psychics me, it's not terrible. We'll just have to see. But yeah, I'll probably do that tomorrow. Because pretty good progress. We'll do this, do Giovanni 2. Maybe I have to do Chuck to get expert belt for Sabrina. Because I think Toxicroak kind of lacks the damage to do Sabrina, but I haven't really prepped for that one, so. We do have a lot of sauce for Sabrina, though. Like, we have Intrepid Sword on... on literally, like, Dialga. Like, Ironhead will probably just do wonders in that fight. Brick Break. I wish Body Press took, like, attack boost into consideration, but it takes defense boost. We have Dragapult, we have Neutralizing Gas, Bandabuzz, like, there's options. Yeah, there's options for how I want to play it. But we'll wait till we actually get there. Okay, but yeah. We'll see. Kind of want to do Chuck for Drain Punch, but that might be after the double battle. If I want Drain Punch for Decidueye, I think Decidueye is the only Mon that I would want Drain Punch for. None of these other guys. Toxicroak learns Drain Punch, but I don't really care for that all that much. And then, yeah, that's it. So, it's like Expert Belt or like a Toxicroak Drain Punch for Decidueye. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. We're continuing strong for the back-to-back. Maybe we can take it all the way to at least E4, but we'll see. Tomorrow might be the last one. Like, last stream for Red for a little bit. Because obviously I'm not going to try to run it back and get, like, another win, back-to-back win. We'll see. Yeah. Thanks for joining the stream, and any VOD watchers that made it this far. Thanks for your support. We will continue this run tomorrow. Peace out, guys.